What is going on, guys? My name is Joaquin Corrales. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to properly run Facebook advertising for your Shopify products, okay? Not a lot of people talk about the actual behind the scenes and what really matters about running advertisements properly for your ads, and that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. Now, I'm not actually going to run an advertisement for you because there's so much more before that that no one talks about. And if you do not understand that, then you're never going to be able to build a profitable online business. So how you start when it comes to wanting to run Facebook advertising for your products, remember that the main goal is to be as profitable as possible. And in order for you to be as profitable as possible is to understand how to properly price your products, okay? So we're gonna go over some metrics here, and I want you guys to really understand this because 99% of the people out there that are trying to build a Shopify and e-commerce business for themselves does not know how to do this properly, and they don't understand this, and for that reason, their Facebook ads will never be profitable, okay? They will never be running profitable Facebook ads because they make these mistakes right here. And what I'm gonna do in a little bit is I'm gonna jump into my computer and I'm gonna give you an Excel sheet that I personally use to be able to go out there and do this effectively. But I want you to understand the behind the scenes and what people that are making a crazy amount of money in Shopify are really doing before they start running Facebook advertising for their Shopify store. So the first thing that you have to keep in mind is that you have to learn how to price your products properly. Because if you do not price your products properly, you're never gonna be able to run Facebook ads because it's never going to be profitable, okay? Now, right off the bat, you don't know the price of the product. You're not really sure what to price a product, but there's one thing that you do know. And what you do know is the cost of the actual product, okay? So let's say for this example, we use a product that costs $5. So whether you're using eBay, whether you're using AliExpress to find your products, mostly AliExpress, you know what the cost of the product is. You know what the product cost is plus the shipping, okay? We're gonna assume that this cost right here, this cost of goods, includes the actual shipping for your product, okay? So let's say that that's $5. Now, when it comes to coming up with the price for your product, the general rule of thumb that I like to follow with products that cost from $0 to $9 is from 3 to 5 times, okay? From 3 to 5 times the cost is what I want to price the actual product, okay? And I'm gonna show you exactly why I want to do that. I've seen so many people that go out there and complete beginners, right? That try to create a Shopify business and they see that the product costs $5, so they put it up for 10, okay? That is a terrible idea because you're not leaving yourself any profit and you're not sure how much money you can pay Facebook for an actual sale, okay? So I see people turning off ads too soon. They're not sure if their ads are even profitable. And as long as you understand this, you're gonna be ahead of the 99% of people that go out there and do that and fail, okay? So let's say that the cost of your product is $5. And you know that you need to price it from 3 to 5x. And this has something to do with what the actual product is as well. You're gonna have to put some sort of, you're gonna have to give it kind of your opinion in a way as far as is charging this product, right, that may cost $5, is charging 25 bucks good considering the perceived value of the product, right? So let's say that it is, okay? Let's say that this is a perfect scenario and it is, all right? And if it's not, then you would try to go 4x, right? Is the perceived value of this product $20? Are other people out there selling it for 20, 25? And what can you do with that? But let's say that in this case, this is a product with a very high perceived value, right? Anyone that sees this product can understand how it could cost 25 bucks. And you've seen a lot of people out there selling it for 25 bucks as well. So the product costs you $5 and the price of the product is 25. Now, when it comes to profit, okay, I see so many people running advertisements to their products and putting products out there and running Facebook ads, but they're not even sure what profit they're expecting. They're just expecting some profit, right? And that's the wrong way to do it. You need to know a number that you're shooting for as far as profit. Now, what I like to shoot for is 30% to begin, okay? So what this means is that my profit is gonna be 30% of the price. So if the price of this product is $25, then my expected profit every time I make a sale is gonna be $7.50. So every time I sell one of these, I wanna make a $7.50 profit. And now comes the magic part, okay? This is the number that a lot of people out there do not understand. They do not know it. They don't think about it at all. And it's your ad spend. And you know what? I wanna call this I'm gonna erase this here real quick. I don't wanna call this ad spend. I wanna call this your GCPA. Okay, this is gonna be called your GCPA, which stands for your goal cost per sale. What is your goal cost per sale? What is that number that is what you're shooting for as far as paying Facebook that amount of money and getting a sale in return? And how you get this number, and remember, if you've gotten a little confused with all these formulas that I'm doing and all this math, don't worry. I'm about to jump into my computer. I'm gonna show you an Excel sheet that I've created that I'm gonna give you so you could just plug in a couple of numbers and it's gonna tell you everything, okay? So now your goal CPA, how do you calculate that? Well, how you calculate that is that you start at the price, right? So you go price minus cost. So that's $20 minus your expected profit. So what's 20 minus 750? 1250, okay? So 1250 is my GCPA, okay? Now 1250 is the number that I'm shooting for as far as running Facebook advertisements and paying that amount of money and getting a sale back, okay? So now that I have this number, not only am I ahead of 99% of the people out there who are running ads and trying to put products out there, but I know what to shoot for, okay? So now when I go out there and I start running my Facebook ads, I know that I need to get a sale for at most $12.50, but I guess not at most, because my goal is $12.50, but from $12.50 to $20, I'm still profitable, okay? I am still profitable. And people don't understand this, and they go out there and they'll spend, let's say they'll spend $10 on advertising, they'll stop the product. Why would you spend $10 on advertising and stop the product if you could afford $12.50, okay? And then it takes me to the next strategy, which is that when you're running Facebook ads for your products, how I know when to stop the actual products is, like I said in my last video, after it running for a couple of days, but I also want to have gone over this number about 3 times, okay? I wanna make sure that that audience is not right for my actual product. So make sure you guys understand this. Obviously, this video goes over how to price your product. You know the cost already, so the cost is given. What is your profit? I shoot for 30%, so $7.50 per unit. And then finally, my goal cost per sale is calculated by getting the price minus the cost minus what profit I want. And that gives me a number of something that I could shoot for when I start running Facebook advertising. So now I could start a lot of different audiences, and that is how much I can expect to pay per sale and still be under these numbers. And now I'm gonna jump into my computer and show you an Excel sheet that I personally use with my team every single day. We put all of our products in there that we're currently selling, that we want to sell. It's gonna have a status. And then we plug in a couple of numbers and it tells us everything. It literally tells me how much I should be paying Facebook per sale. And this is super important when it comes to running Facebook ads. And we're gonna jump into my computer and check it out. All right, guys, we're inside of my computer now. And I really wanted to show you guys this Excel sheet because I've never really done this before and kind of gone behind the scenes as to some of the things that we do to make sure that our e-commerce business is running as it should. Okay, I think having full visibility of everything that's going on and how much you should be paying Facebook and all the numbers when it comes to your store and your products and all of that is crucial to having a profitable e-commerce business. And so I want to give you guys this Excel sheet right here that I use literally on a day-to-day basis with my team and all the virtual assistants that we have that do product research and all of that type of stuff. And it's basically this sheet right here called Ecom Business. Okay, and this is a copy of it right here. And so what you're going to do is that after you watch this video, there's going to be a link in the description. Just press that link and it's going to take you here. And what you're going to do is that you're going to go right here and press on File and then make a copy. Okay, so press file and make a copy, and this is gonna allow it's gonna allow this Google thing to give you a copy for your actual drive. I think you could also download it if you want, so you could go ahead and press download as right here if you don't have a Gmail account, but whatever, just make sure that you save this so that you guys could use it on a day-to-day basis. And now let me show you how it works. So basically how it works is that we have a whole bunch of people that do product research. Okay, I don't do product research anymore. I have a team of people that I've trained to do that. And what they do is that they come here on a day-to-day basis and they add different products, right? Now, obviously what you're seeing right now is an example, but what happens is that they'll come here, and this is what you should be doing as well. This is how you use the sheet. And obviously every product starts off in review, right? That's why you see that this product right here says in review, and then we put the name of the actual product. Now this column right here that says URL, this is gonna be the URL to the product once it's in your store. So initially it's not going to go in there. Then you're going to have the cost of the actual product. So this is going to be the cost on AliExpress. And let me actually show you here. Let's go to this product. So this is actually a product that we tested a while back. It's called the Dust Daddy. So let me go on AliExpress and kind of do this live with you guys here. So Dust Daddy. Okay, let's go ahead and find that product. Let me go ahead and sort by orders. And that cost right there actually already includes the shipping. So let me go ahead and do that. So it was this one right here. So $3.50, and I think the shipping is going to be like $1 something probably. So let's see. So with retail box, my computer's being kind of slow. These coupons. Okay, so with retail box, and then we're gonna get e-packet shipping, right? So e-packet right here. So 508, right? Is that what we had here? Yeah, so 508. So we have this Dust Daddy. Okay, the cost is 508. And let me actually let's act like it's a new one. So in review, right? So this product is in review. It's called the Dust Daddy. The price is 508, and as soon as you do that, or the cost, as soon as you enter the cost in there, you're gonna get a low suggested price and a high suggested price. Okay, now these are prices that are recommended for your store. So you could either price it on the lower end, which is basically 3 times as much as the cost, or you could price it on the higher end, which is 5 times as priced as the cost, or 5 times the actual cost. And this depends on the actual item. Okay, these are only prices that are recommended. Sometimes an item might be a bit lower, sometimes it might be a bit higher than the higher suggested price. But like you could see in this case, I decided to price it at $24, right? So I chose something that was between the low and the high. I geared more towards the high. And then as soon as you put that in, then you're gonna get all these numbers here automatically filled in. Okay, so the margin, which is your margin on the product, your expected profit, which is going to be calculated off of a 30% profit of the price, and then your goal CPA and your max CPA, where you break even. Okay, and these 2 columns right here, and again, the reason why these columns are in this yellow color is because these are formulas. So you don't ever need to touch these yellow ones. You're only going to touch the ones that have white. Okay, so never touch the yellow ones. So really what we pay attention here the most is our goal CPA. So what this tells me right here is that if I want a $7.20 profit per unit every time I sell one of these products, then my Facebook ads need to be getting sales at $11.72. But that's not to say that if my Facebook ads are getting sales at $13, then it's bad, right? It's not bad. It's a little bit higher than I want, but you could see that it's still under the max CPA, okay? And the max CPA is basically my maxed cost per action. Okay, CPA stands for cost per action. So I don't want to be getting sales for more than $18.92, because that means that I'm losing money. Okay, so any ad set that you have, or any ad or any campaign that is getting sales at higher than this column right here, then you are losing money if it is higher than that amount. And what I'm going to do for the version that I give you guys is that I'm also going to put descriptions of what the columns mean. So when you hover over a column, you're going to be able to see, when you hover over URL and cost and price, you're going to get a description of what it actually is. Okay, just so that you guys are able to kind of know that at all times. Here we have the date started. So we basically put in there what was the date that we started selling this product. The source. So in the source, we'll basically put if we found it in another store, if we found it from AliExpress, and then in the notes, we'll just put whatever we want, right? If we want to say something about the actual product. But this is actually super important. I love using this sheet because a lot of the times once your e-commerce business grows, you're not even sure what products are currently being sold, right? So I'll come in here and I'll filter by active and I'll see, okay, which ones are active? What is my goal CPA? And then I'll go and I'll take a look at of those specific ads and see how they're doing, right? And so I think that this sheet is super important. It's going to help you guys a ton. If you're a complete beginner, then you probably weren't even doing these numbers. And that is a huge mistake. So I'm glad that you're watching this right now. And again, I'm going to link this in the description. Just go there and download it. And remember, just make a copy or download it or whatever. And if you guys have any questions about this at all, then just shoot down in the comments and let me know. And so remember that this video is not going into specifically how to create a Facebook advertisement. I have other videos in the program, in my YouTube video, in my YouTube channel. I have other videos in my YouTube channel showing you exactly how to do that. But in this video, we're basically talking about what you need to do before you run an ad. And before you run an ad, you need to make sure that you understand every single one of these things here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have if you recommend any video or you want to see anything in specific in the channel, just post it down below in the comments. And we'll go ahead and get that done. So remember, we're doing weekly giveaways of software and over $1,000 worth of training programs. And all you have to do to qualify to win that is press the like button, make sure that you're subscribed, and put a comment down below as to whether you were already running these numbers. Okay, were you running these numbers? Do you know how much you need to pay per sale, or were you kind of just going out there and seeing what happened with different products? Okay, and I think that this is even super important because later on you have like a history of the products that you're selling and the products that you're testing and all of that. So it's actually super cool. So if you guys recommend that we add anything to this Excel, just let me know. I'm also going to be sharing a whole bunch of different tools throughout the next videos and all of that I use to make sure that the business runs as good as possible. So guys, thanks for watching. This is Joaquin Corrales, and I'll see you guys on the next video.